Hi guys, bit of difference today. We've got some armour and bits and pieces have come in. So we're going to show you stuff that's coming from Fine Molds and Bronco. So, something different. This is, I saw this when I was looking at doing the order for Fine Molds, and I thought, I'll get a couple in and see what they're like. This is a 112 question mark World Fighter Collection. This is a World War II US Army infantryman. It's in this caricature type figure. It's quite a good size, to be honest. It's not a bad little kit. It's already done in olive drab sort of thing. Comes with a base. The figure, as I said, is interesting. It comes with weapons, so he's got his Thompson machine gun. The detail actually on it is really, really good. So if you're looking for a fun figure, but then have it painted up really, really well. It's not just bare plastic and a bit of detail on it, which happens. This is actually quite, there's quite a lot of actual moulding shape to it. So it's really, really cool. Instructions, pretty straightforward. Put it together, put the bits and pieces together, and you've got a kit in about, oh, I don't know, an hour. Then you've got to paint it up. So that's how much time you spend on that is up to you. But weathered up, look, it's a fun little kit, and it's yeah, so it's a good kit to play around with. There's 3 of them in the series that we've got so far. There's a US Army infantryman, a German, and a Japanese soldier. So a bit different. As I said, 12 something scale. Okay, also from Fine Molds, these are some of the new ones that we've had come in. This is the Type 94 6-wheel truck, canvas top. Fine Molds has been known really well for doing really, really nice kits, but it's mostly Japanese. So if you're looking for Japanese armour and there hasn't been much around in the other brands, then these guys are really, really good. They do some nice stuff. I haven't read too many reviews where people have really gone to town on it, that it's this, that and the other thing. Occasionally they might get a few bits and pieces back to front, or a different cover on a different vehicle or something or other. I've read a couple of times, but not very much. As I said, if you're looking for nice kits of Japanese vehicles and armour, these are very, very good. This particular one is fairly new, moulded in on the sandy coloured plastic. Fair bit in it, so it's not a bad. There's part of the chassis, seats. The detail is quite extensive. There's plenty of scope for people who want to weather it up and really go to town on doing up the vehicle. So there's lots and lots in it. The wheels are pretty straightforward. They've got nice hubs in there. There's a couple of decal sheets, or a decal sheet. Wheel hubs look good. So as a kit, they look really good. As I said, from what I've seen, from what I've read, Fine Molds has got a very good reputation for making very, very good kits and stuff that you don't normally see Japanese-wise. Nice kit. In their armour series, this is the Type Chiri, I think. I don't know that this actually became operational, but it's one of their tanks. Again, moulded in their usual plastic. This one is 35th, I believe. Yep, 35th scale. So there's your hull. So that's quite a nice kit. Goes together well by the look of it. Lots of parts again, lots of bits and pieces. Nice little decal sheet, turret. I don't know much about the tank, but I believe it may have been prototype or just coming out towards the end of the war, maybe. Running gear. For those people who love individual track, you got plenty of it. So there's heaps and heaps in there to play around with. Usual instruction sheets, which look pretty cool. But again, fairly straightforward. Can't tell much about the vehicles. And they don't actually say too much, but it's mostly in Japanese. But again, it's fairly straightforward instructions. Nicely laid out to make it easy for you to have a look at and see how to do it. But seems like a nice kit. Again, as I said before, Fine Molds does have a very good reputation for doing nice kits. So that's that one from Fine Molds. From Bronco, we've got the latest M114 up-armoured vehicle with Crows. Now Bronco have done a lot of this series. This is just another variant of it. Again, Bronco's got one of those reputations for doing really good armour or very average armour. I haven't read any reviews on this as yet, but based on their previous reviews of the M114s, it's apparently a very nice kit. They've got a lot of detail in there, lots of sprues, lots of clear parts. This looks like all your running gear and chassis, so there's quite a bit in that. Etch metal. Yeah, etch metal decals. Quite a substantial piece of etch metal too, by the way. Instruction book in the usual Bronco style. Talks about all sorts of fitting up parts and everything else. And then there's a box. And this has got, looks like wheels, lots of wheels. It's a good way to protect the chassis, by the body by the look of it, because that's what that is. Comes in its own little box, so it's protecting all this sort of stuff to make sure you don't damage it. Nice under detail. So again, a type of kit you could really go to town on if you wanted to weather it up really well. So it's got, that's pretty cool the way they've protected that, because it's a couple of fine parts there. But yeah, so as I said, etch metal, clear parts, that's part of the body. That looks like part of the Crow, oh, that's the Crows unit, I think. Again, running gear, wheel hubs, all that sort of good stuff. Part of the top deck. Again, just bits and pieces there. So yeah, so as a kit, it looks quite nice. And look, the chassis is really nice. The detail on it is really well done. There's even part of the bottom, the sump and everything else of the motor by the look of it. So you can go to town on it. A couple of weapons in there too, which look really nice. So again, another nice kit from Bronco. This appears to be pretty cool. As I said, I have not read a review of it yet. So, but based on their other M114s, I'd suggest that it's along the same standards. So if you're looking for the next version of the M1114, then that might be the one to do. As I said, it's got lots of weapons. Really cool. So that's that lot for today. I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.